There is a smell of old leather, gun oil and fresh espresso that stays trapped in the kitchen, drapes no matter the season. This is a house that shaped our heavy jaws and our quiet habits, where we learn that a whisper carries more weight than a gunshot, and that family dinner is the most sacred law on earth. This is a house that built us from the concrete up. It taught us how to survive when the wolves were at the door, how to count the cash without flashing a single dollar. A beautiful prison with a velvet trim, the birthplace of our cold authority. In the backyard, under the old oak tree, my brothers and I played soldiers. While on the patio, the real generals were dividing up the unions. We grew up fast because the walls were always breathing secrets, and you learn to read your father's eyes before you ask for bread. It didn't make us boys, it forged us into iron walls. Other families have scrapbooks and old holiday films. We just have this house and the unwritten code embedded in the wood. This is the house that built us from the concrete up. Taught us how to survive when the wolves are at the door, how to count the cash without flashing a single dollar. A beautiful prison with a velvet trim, the birthplace of our cold authority. The old house, it made us who we are. No regret. The sun is going down behind the stone pillars of the veranda, and the shadows are stretching long. across the manicured grass. This house has seen too many secrets to be just a pile of brick and wood. It has heard the whispers of old purges, the toast of new capos, and the quiet weeping of wives whose husbands never made it home from the docks. Oh, the house watches everything.
It remembers every deal.
The walls have absorbed the cigar smoke and the scent of cold steel, an ancient witness to the rise and fall of our bloodline packing packs, holding the heavy sins of the family safe within its dark rooms, the eternal sanctuary of our side, concrete crown. I stand on the balcony, watching the new guards take their positions by the wall. The keys are in my pocket now, but I know I don't really own this place. I'm just another character passing through its historical hallways. Another son destined to add a few more pages to its hidden ledger before my own portrait is hung beside the others in the dark study. Are permanent. The family is built into the stone. The house will stand long after our names are gone into the wind. Oh, the house watches everything. It remembers every deal. The walls have absorbed the cigar smoke and the scent of cold steel, an ancient witness to the rise and fall of our bloodline packing packs, holding the heavy sins of the family safe within its dark room, the eternal sanctuary of our side, concrete crown. The house remembers every single name. The walls are watching Joe Cocker style fade. Yeah. Behind the false bookshelf in the back of the study room lies the real archive of how this city was quietly put together. Old leather ledgers from the 1920s, Union contracts with faded signatures and the original deeds to half the real estate in the commercial district. It's a library of old decisions where every single choice had a heavy weight. Oh, the library of old decisions, written in black and red, the blueprints of our survival, the record of who stayed loyal and who bled. You can read the history of this town through our private vaults. Every single major strike, every single political election was steered by the ink inside these hidden drawers. I found my father's handwritten notes from the '74 Commission sit-down, a cold logical breakdown of why the Chicago faction had to be trimmed. No anger in his handwriting, just pure business like an accountant checking a line. That's a heritage I have to preserve. The intellectual side of the syndicate, the understanding that real power lives in the documentation, not the gun. Patched up, the bodies can be buried deep, but the contracts hold the city forever. Oh, the library of old decisions, written in black and red, the blueprints of our survival, the record of who stayed loyal and who bled. You can read the history of this town through our private vaults. Every single major strike, every single political election was steered by the ink inside these hidden drawers.
Headlights are cutting through the thick pine trees along the gravel road. Half a mile of winding dark before the main house appears. It's the longest driveway in the district, a buffer zone between me and the street. I've spent 14 hours dodging the federal surveillance cars downtown, and my hands are still stiff from holding the steering wheel tight. Oh, the long driveway home where the city noise finally dies. With every foot of gravel, the paranoia starts to lift its teeth. You leave the rackets and the blood at the outer gate and prepare to face your children with a clean smile and mask. Transition from a monster to a father takes half a mile. I turn off the engine, let the silence of the woods take over the dashboard. I can see the warm yellow light from the kitchen window bleeding onto the grass. My wife is inside, probably reading a book, waiting for my boots. She never asks where the cash comes from, and I never tell her who bled. This driveway is the only border that keeps the world safe from mine. Wipe the gunpowder scent off your palms, fix a tailored collar, step out of the steel cage and into the quiet house. Oh, the long driveway home, where the city noise finally dies. With every foot of gravel, the paranoia starts to lift its teeth. You leave the rackets and the blood at the outer gate, and prepare to face your children with a clean smiling mask. The transition from a monster to a father takes half a mile. Three generations of organization have walked through these wooden doors. The federal prosecutors have changed 4 times, the mayors have rotated. But the mahogany desks in this house have never moved an inch. You can't defeat an enemy that owns the very soil beneath your station. This isn't a criminal gang, it's a permanent institution. Legacy lives here, in the quiet architecture of control. It's in the bulletproof glass, the secret safes, the unwritten codes. We don't need to shout our name on the street corners, because the foundation of this house handles the top. An invisible monarchy, built to outlive the centuries. I look at the brass chandelier that my grandfather brought from Sicily. It has looked down on 5 separate peace pacts and 2 internal purges.
men who sat beneath it are mostly sleeping in the stone yards now. But the rules they drafted are still running the gambling lines today. We are just the temporary caretakers of an eternal shadow. The money comes and goes like the river tide, but the legacy stays locked in the brick. We are here to stay. Legacy lives here in the quiet architecture of control. It's in the bulletproof glass, the secret safes, the unwritten codes. We don't need to shout our name on the street corners, because the foundation of this house handles the top. An invisible money care, built to outlive the century. My leather shoes echo against the imported Italian marble. A long white hallway that feels more like a cathedral than a home. I remember being a boy, hiding behind the Greek statues, watching the politics arrive with empty leather bags and leave with promises that change the whole state line. Oh, these marble hall memories, they are colder than ice. Every corner whispers a name that got erased from the book. And the high ceilings hold the smoke of 1,000 quiet betrayals. You can wash the floor with the finest soap, but the scent of old sins never truly leaves the stone. I passed the ballroom where my sister had a wedding dance, guarded by 50 federal agents, taking pictures from the bushes. We smiled for the cameras, we toasted with the expensive crystal. But under the tailored tuxedos, every man was packing steel. That's the childhood you get when your father is the law. The marble doesn't talk to the grand jury. It just stores the blood and the gold. It stays beautiful forever. Oh, these marble hall memories, they are colder than ice. Every corner whispers a name that got erased from the books. And the high ceilings hold the smoke of 1,000 quiet
can wash the floor with the finest soap, but the scent of old sins never truly leaves the stone.
The walls of my father's study are covered in dark oil paintings. The heavy gilded frames holding the faces of the old Sicilian dons. They look down at me with their painted, unblinking black eyes. Men who built this empire with nothing but a shotgun and a long memory. I sit at the center desk, drinking the midnight ride, feeling the presence, the portraits of the patriarchs. They don't offer any mercy, they just demand results. They just check the balance sheet from the grave. A council of ghosts supervising the new generation's choices, reminding you that a family name is a sacred loan that must be paid back in blood and absolute loyalty. My grandfather is there, looking sharp in his 1930s double-breasted coat. He survived 3 separate wars and died in his own bed at 84. They call him a legend, they call him a pioneer of the concrete streets. But I know the price he paid. He lost 2 sons to the Brooklyn docks. Paintings look elegant on the wall, but they are drenched in tears. You can't hide your mistake from a wall filled with kings. They know when you're shaking, they know when you're about to fold. The portraits of the patriarchs, they don't offer any mercy, they just demand results. They just check the balance sheet from the grave. A council of ghosts supervising the new generation's choices, reminding you that a family name is a sacred loan that must be paid back in blood and absolute loyalty. simmering on the stove for 8 straight hours, and the long mahogany table is set for 20 made men. No business is allowed while the bread is being broken, but the tension in the room is thicker than the red wine. Every uncle at the table has a crew down at the docks, and every cousin is waiting for a sign of weakness. It's Sunday at the family estate, the most dangerous piece on earth. We sit like kings, we laugh like ordinary men, but we keep our backs to the solid brick wall. The matriarch pours a coffee, the patriarch smiles, and for 3 short hours the syndicate plays nice. Outside, the bodyguards are eating sandwiches in the black sedans, keeping their eyes on the gate while the family says grace. One wrong look across the table can start a 3-year war. So we pass the salt with manners, and we keep our voices low. It's a beautiful theater of respect and hidden daggers, the weekly ritual that keeps the empire glued together. Kiss a grandmother's cheek, nod to the old dawn, then go out to the driveway and check your ignition wire. It's Sunday at the family estate, the most dangerous piece on earth. We sit like kings, we laugh like ordinary men, but we keep our backs to the solid brick wall. The matriarch pours the coffee, the patriarch smiles, and for 3 short hours the syndicate plays nice. Sunday dinner, keep the peace for now. Yeah.
You can see the stone pillars from 5 miles downtown, standing high above the smog and the neon lights. That estate on the hill isn't just an expensive mansion. It's the fortress where the concrete laws were drafted, looking down on the city like a quiet judge. The estate on the hill stands alone, built on iron trust and foundations of stone. No blueprints exist in the city hall records. No strangers ever pass the heavy front gate. It's the crown of the family watching the valley below. My father bought that land with shipping dock cash back in '64, and every brick was laid by a man who knew how to keep a secret. At night the black town cars crawl up the winding road, bringing the capos to settle the accounts under the dim lamps. The city thinks the mayor rules, but the hill holds the strings. The walls are 3 feet thick, made to stop the bullets and the wires. A peaceful sanctuary wrapped in a coat of dangerous power. The estate on the hill stands alone, built on iron trust and foundations of stone. No blueprints exist in the city hall records. No strangers ever pass the heavy front gate. It's the crown of the family watching the valley below. When the boss signs the banishment order, there is no appeal. They escort you down the long gravel driveway in the dark, and the heavy wrought iron gate slams behind your heels. The lock clicks into place like a final gavel strike. Once you are on the outside of that brick wall, you become a ghost. The gate never opens twice for a man who lost the trust. You can beg at the intercom, you can send your lawyers with gold, but the family name has already been crossed out from the ledger. You are out in the cold world now, and the shadow won't protect you from the wolf.
I stood by the window and watched my own cousin walk through that iron bar. He chose the wrong side in the Brooklyn dispute, thought he was being smart. My father didn't shoot him, he just stripped him of his coat and his title, and told the guards to erase his face from the security cameras. That's the longest death sentence you can get in this town. No second chances was in the zip code. You are either inside the family pack or you don't exist at all. The gate never opens twice for a man who lost the trust. You can beg at the intercom, you can send your lawyers with gold, but the family name has already been crossed out from the ledger. You are out in the cold world now, and the shadow won't protect you from the wolves.